Where do you come from?
None of
I'm
your
here
business.
on behalf of Garon.
Very good.
I am not.
No, my on it with.
What can
All
I
right,
do?
we'll humor you.
And the.
How-
You.
Interesting how we miss out on Bilgot's quest if
Hey.
we don't agree to do this, which is kind of annoying.
What's no?
I guess the suggestion is that you're way too impatient to help any of these doomed idiots.
Where's from? It's the. Can you? I can.
I don't need to learn that. Yeah, let's see if he... No, he counts as guildless, which is interesting. Bandit armor has no tags assigned to it, so we don't have to worry about that. I love how we can see how many chests of ore they have, and yet I still need Bad Jeff to tell me.
About it's good. I take or me. Where's
I never talked to Fed, like, ever. He doesn't say much, but might as well hear what he has to say.
Hey,
What do you want from me? I'm not going anywhere.
stay calm, relax. No one wants you to go anywhere.
Thank Innos.
No, it
You
is still
know,
called bandit
over the
armor.
last few days, several men have left
But
the camp.
it's got no guild
Not
tags.
one of them has come back. They were all eaten by snappers. But not me. I'll just stay put until it's all over.
What do you know about the snappers?
Bilgot watches them at night. A few of them are down at the pool at the base of the Dark Tower. Others are right above us on top of the cliff. They're just waiting until we're all exhausted. We managed to trap ourselves here. Soon they'll attack the camp and have their bloody feast.
He does get attacked if you take him over. So the bandit tag doesn't seem to affect characters. The bandit tag on the armor doesn't seem to affect any other character. It only affects the player. The characters who get attacked as a bandit are part of the bandit guild.
Are you all right?
The snappers are out there. Can you smell them? I can smell them.
Probably smelling the ones I cooked upstairs. Yeah, there's just a weird... in order to make you not hostile to the bandits, they basically have to fake out the guild using the bandit armor. But that tag only affects the player character. This one actually has more hit points in the classic. Do you notice he took 3 fireballs? Normally they only take 2. But he gave the same amount of XP. Yes, this is chapter 2. You should know this. And I forgot that what you should do is kill as many of these as you can for... What is this hopping bitch? You silly boy. Oh, he hopped. Damn. These some acrobatic fools. Get out of my face! God damn it all. Quest complete. Yeah, mages are the weird guild that you have to become one in Chapter 1. You have to make the promotion.
So you killed the leader of the pack.
How do you know? Were you following me?
Yeah. If you...
I killed the leader of the good. Revive if nice good.
And we'll be back for Bilgot. I want to see if we can explore Silvestro's mining cave while we're here. See if we can confirm, or if that weird thing happens with the sword that doesn't show up. I don't know. Still confused by that. I realize that if we can't glitch out Bilgot, it's gonna be way harder to get him out of here without being able to pair him up with Diego. Teasers for The Witcher. Yeah, I saw it. I can't say I'm impressed. I don't feel like it's going to be that good. It doesn't. It seems very Americanized, very Hollywood. I don't see any of the sort of Slavic influence on it, or any of the Celtic influence on it either. It looks just like it wants to be Game of Thrones. Yeah, we'll see if we can get Bilgot out of here. I'm gonna try the thing where I get him to basically teleport to the pass instead. That was way easier. It's something I remember doing. I think it just got patched out of Night of the Raven. Wow, these things are super weak to fireball.
Nothing to plunder.
No! Pretty good to hit that one. Ah, shit. So, it is funny how even the mine crawlers have that kind of scavenger AI. I don't know why they didn't give you the ability to mine. Yeah, see, that fine longsword shows up. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about, Vale. I have not been able to confirm what you mentioned a long time ago. Also, it just seems like there's fewer mine crawlers in here. Yeah, there were like a million more in here in Night of the Raven. Oh boy! Alright. Job's a good one. See, now you think about it, the way we came is probably the easiest way to get Bilgot out of here now. Since we've already cleared it, and he does not have Diego's bitchiness about going near the castle. I don't think it would be that hard to get him out of here. But we'll see if I can get him to teleport. That works how I remember.
Hey. It's time, Bill.
I'm ready.
Don't mind me just taking your soldiers away. Let's give this a shot. Didn't seem to work. Ow, ow, ow. I know I've done this before. Ow. Maybe... start at the castle or something. I wonder who put this rune back in this castle. Considering we likely had it after we destroyed it. Destroyed the old camp. How it ended up back here. I don't know how I did this way back in the day then. Why did it get so red? Oh god. Oh, well, he made it. Too bad I didn't.
Hey, you! It's time.
I would have just done the F8 and gone back to life, but dying in this game and then trying to resurrect yourself can cause glitches. Try it this way. Maybe we just have to stop at the castle first, and then he'll show up. I never got it to work in... Yeah, see, there he is. I never got it to work in Night of the Raven for some reason. Where's he going? Where's he going? Where's he going? And I'm 100% black again.
Wait a minute. Right. There we are. Now hit the road. This area is hot.
Thank you.
Don't get your...
Farewell.
Oh, really? Okay, that's good to know. I actually didn't know you could do it that way. And do these only take 5 mana? They do! They take 10 mana and frickin'... No, do they? What do I remember? Those only take 5 or 10 mana in Night of the Raven. Yeah, I know it doesn't work with Diego because they actually made sure it didn't. I didn't know you could leave and come back and get Bilgot to follow you. Why did I think they used 10? I'm so dumb. I think for some reason I keep making that confusion because I know in Gothic 1 you only get 1 cast of them if you never level up mana. But I can't remember if that's because you start with 10 and they cost 10, or if you only start with 5. I don't know. I don't know.
He thinks it's his
What is he? What? Did you ever what they
That'll only cause more trouble.
for not what
And damn my
The sick.
Damn.
would have
We have you.
I want to
Agreed.
what do you
I will.
Alright, so I'm not crazy.
That'll only cause more trouble.
It's better to watch out who you tell what. I don't want to hear that.
problem. He didn't get that
set
from
going
me.
free?
I've already.
Those are all.
How do these guys get informed before anybody even walked to tell them?
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
The Leia remastered. Do they actually do a remastered? That would be hilarious.
Enough of this lounging.
It's a buy. Now,
So much XP for doing this quest. Definitely a mistake not to.
So why won't they listen to me?
anything's possible. It's better to
Don't
watch
know why
out
he
who
gets so
you tell
worked
what.
up.
They can't go on like this forever.
I'm not touching that.
Good.
What?
I shall read. It is.
If you well,
Alright, I'll hang on to this. Learning points. Decide whether or not I'm gonna... Decide what I'm gonna do with them next.
wait a minute.
I'm not telling you anything new.
I don't remember when I did Valleja.
I don't believe this is going to change.
Did it between Gothic 2 and Gothic 3, and Gothic 3 I think I didn't start until I was done with college. I don't know. I'm gonna pull up the playlist. To remember. To remembrance. 2013. But one in 2013. No, actually 2013 I would have been done. How the hell do you remember that? Did you just watch it again recently? One or more videos were removed. Oh yeah. Got removed. Nothing got removed. Why is this playlist saying something got removed? November 2013. Okay, so I actually think I might have just started my last class around then, because I had to come home and take a final class in the fall. Or the autumn. I might as well get Diego's bag while we're here. Played it in that year and watching. Oh, that's cool. I don't remember what mod team did Valleja and whether or not they've done anything else, because they were definitely the most talented. I mean, not necessarily the most talented, but they didn't fuck it up the way Dark Mysteries and Lehever did. Lever. In the sense that they just went way too far. Yeah. Glad you caught it. 'Cause I would have been angry. Teleportation isn't missing the casting animation sound in vanilla. That's a good point. I never caught on to that. Yeah, the Gothic 3 story project. They still act like it's in development. I think there's like writers and stuff still working on it. And maybe some artists doing assets and shit, but I don't feel like any major programming work is happening. A lot of people who were like kind of the masterminds of the team just quit on it because it's taken too long. Yeah, well, maybe if you didn't use such nasty language. History of Corinthus next year. I've heard about that, and it also does not sound horrific, but I forget what it actually was. Ah, Fink. Why is it not hitting? Dude, oh my goodness. Okay, it still hit him. What the hell? The thing I don't like about like mods like that kind of like retcon history, but then again, they were never...
What with? Nothing to plunder. Nothing there.
Chronobytes wasn't that thorough with their backstory. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be worth looking at. Something, I'm not gonna ignore it. Something I feel like a lot of people don't know is that these torch sconces, you're supposed to be able to light them. For some reason it doesn't really work. Diego's bag of dreams. Not much of their past. There was the official comic that came out and, you know, explained that Milton was a deserter from the Royal Army. I don't think Gorn, Diego, and Lester really got anything else. Diego's story, we only know that he was a enforcer of sorts for Gerbrant. I don't know about the ones in Corinthus. I'm pretty sure you can do it in Gothic 1. I almost feel like it's kind of... They left them as interactable objects, but removed the script that actually did anything with it. So it just causes that weird thing where it teleports you to it. I'm hungry. I just realized, like, I haven't eaten much today. Oops, I did not exactly mean to open that, but that's fine. I wonder if that glitch where we keep the money still happens. Yeah, the fire particle, or I don't know if it's a particle effect, fire animation in Gothic 3 was super buggy. I remember, like, if you had the flaming sword, it would also crash it. I don't remember if the flaming sword cast light, though. The way a torch does. That would be cool. I wish they did something like that. I know Fable did that. They had the guards walk around lighting lanterns. All these little things that add to the believability of shit. Why I leave yesterday's Witcher 3 stream? To avoid spoilers for everyone else's sake, in case nobody else has gotten that far. We basically finished the Bloody Baron quest. Found his wife, daughter, met the crones. I feel like I made a horrible decision when I did that. And I have regrets. But I had to roll with it, because I'm making a point to suffer the consequences of my actions instead of reloading and trying to see what the best outcome is. But yeah, I'm not happy with what I did. Take that, woof. No, we got through it all. I think they're gonna have another appearance later, I'm sure, but yeah, we did their quest. They gave us the information on Ciri, and we moved on. Well, didn't move on. We came back for the later half of that with the Baron's men. Yeah, no spoilers. So I think our next move is to go to Novigrad, I guess. Uh-oh. The spooky mang. Seems that way, but again, I don't know what the alternative was, and I don't want to know. When I feel comfortable with it, I'll try and sort that out, but I gotta deal with what I've done.
My master shall destroy you. Your pathetic parlor magic cannot save you.
I don't think parlor magicians can summon fire with their fist. Let's see what this guy's got. He's literally only got the fire arrow. I know for a fact the ones in by the Circle of Fire have fire rain and shit. I know they've cast it on me before. Yeah, nothing. Holy shit, Seekers are an absolute joke. Ha! That is hilarious. Why did I take his clothes off? I mean, he's just, I swear they've used that on me before, because I used to get them to fight each other, and then if they pulled out the fire rain, they would kill me. They would cast fire rain on one of the ones they fought with. I don't know. Well, we'll fool around with that later. Because getting them to hit each other was impossible in Neither Raven for some reason. Yeah, all the paladins are weak as fuck. I mean, they're dying to snappers that are a joke, dying to mind crawlers that are a joke. Alright, let's go to Lardass. Oh, I forgot to go back and talk to Lester while he was here. But I never got that protection ring. Fuck! Can't believe I did that. I wonder if Zardos just carries in. I can steal it from him. Yeah, apparently they really need the ore swords, because they can't kill an orc in one hit. They're screwed.
Hey, you!
You work it. But I saw that there.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that.
What I would that go then not go. The FAS.
No, I don't carry the freaking ring, unfortunately. I have no idea why they made Seekers so underpowered. Vanilla. If they're supposed to be a terrifying enemy. I think that's why I never remembered being that afraid of them, other than the fact that they jump scare you. But, like, after playing Night of the Raven, I developed such, like, a phobia of them. Well, the ones on Corinus do. For some reason, the elites wear big trench coats with weird shoulder pads. Oh, there's a bandit getting eaten. That's the biggest reason to leave him there. Buys a nice distraction. It will allow us to escape unharmed. That dude just gives us so much. He's such a nice guy. Yeah, I forgot. I don't know why I forgot about the elites in this one, but yeah, the orcs on Corinus all wore armor. I always thought the orc clothes in Gothic 3, I mean not Corinus, Mertana, but the orc clothes in Gothic 3 looked like mad weird, where they were just like jackets. It's actually funny that the orcs in Gothic 3 can teach you
Just
how to use shields, even though they never use them.
Yeah. As it, you know. Oh. Well, don't beat it.
Guy's a dick. No idea why he gets such an attitude with us. Yeah, we talk about Gothic 3 orcs. We don't talk about Arcania orcs. I actually think the Gothic 3 orcs were pretty well done, all things considered. Better than your usual...
Get out of my...
Oh, he won't talk to me! No, not that.
Hey, you!
Don't ask, Black Secret, and thanks for sneaking in again.
How's your farm?
I can't. All of us. It's been a long, short.
Have you talked?
Sure. I think. Well,
Don't talk about it, AOC.
we ought to. They didn't. They went.
Alright, so honestly, we should be able to take care of this. The only one I think who attacks Vino is the one in back.
Stop!
Jesus. Derpy Potato. Thanks for following. He wouldn't talk to me because I stole the clothes. And he confronted me with it and I didn't give him back. He was still mad about it. That is a crappy hit point bonus. Alright, well... let's give this a shot.
What the hell are you doing?
The hell are you doing? Thanks for the host. Brown ones were dumb and friendly, green ones... yeah, well, they were just so weird. I hated them. They made me upset. You need to focus on the one in back. Let's give this a shot. Seeing as they can hardly do any damage to me, I'll be able to just stand here, lay waste. Especially since only one of them actually got pissed. He's not even doing anything. I think he's just angry. Oh no, there it goes. Oh, they all attack now. I duck and cover. Oh god, they can hit me through the tree. Yeah, one whole viewer, I appreciate that. And that viewer is probably you. I think it was on ESA. Really? Well, shoot. Hide, hide. That's a joke. Yeah, he definitely does, because he gets the Seekers and he gets the, you know, the bit about the swamp camp. Look at that. We will never be able to do that in Night of the Raven. We need the Fire Rain to do that.
Nothing to be had there.
Like 2 storms. I mean, I miss Greg and Skip, but not really the rest of the guys. What I'm not missing is difficult Seekers. That's a lot of XP just for getting possessed.
Soon we shall command them all.
Owie. Take that. Oh, Greg is a dick and he's a skinflint, but he's hilarious.
Oh man, my head.
You're not yourself.
My head. I can't stand it anymore.
You should go to the monastery. Pyrokar, the highest fire magician, might be able to help you.
Do you think? Well, okay, I'll give it a try.
No, Vino definitely did. They all did in Night of the Raven for some reason, but they did not in Vanilla. Any gangster games? Not sure I really played any. I mean, I played a little bit of like the original Mafia and the old PS2 Godfather game, but guess the only gangster games I can otherwise think of are
What's up?
Grand Theft Auto. They are kind of vaguely in that genre. Mafia 2 was decent, wasn't it?
Aren't you?
I don't think Mafia 1 was very good.
Can I?
I don't think he thought it was a merchant ship. He just passed it and it attacked him. Because it recognized that he was a pirate ship.
There's another of those gummy beasts.
What the hell are you going after? Oh, it's a wolf. Hello, Caprice. You guys are gonna get yourself killed, idiots.
One less monster around.
It is such a weird thing to not be afraid of Seekers. Oh. This is the thing, I never played Mafia 2, and I only played a little, like, maybe a couple hours of Mafia 1. I'm not familiar with the franchise that well, and I know Mafia 3 was just kind of a shit show. I thought it was an interesting concept to kind of, I mean, calling it a Mafia game, I know everyone thinks of the Italian mob as the Mafia, but I thought it was an interesting concept. It just looked technically like a disaster.
I never knew that.
Yeah, let's deal with Diego by cheating him.
Will it ever change?
Good thing you're
What? So
not you. Have I ever asked you what
okay.
I've hit? I was to
Going about it
It
differently.
actually is true. Diego did help us a lot in the first game, and never really asked for anything.
But no,
Well, no, and that's the thing. Like, Mafia kind of refers to an organized mob. It's just everyone attributes it to an Italian mob. So
I'd have gone.
that's why people got so pissed off that it was a black guy.
Where?
if Bud don't.
How can I?
It's
I'll,
yeah,
You know who to believe these days.
I found your gold.
great. Very. Listen, I get.
Hey, it's not cheating because I didn't use command Marvin mode commands for it. Alright, it's not my fault the game dropped the ball on that.
There's nothing you can do about it.
What are you, counting bricks?
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of dick would do that? Cheating loser, little bitch.
Who? Yes.
I've got.
Is it really true?
Yeah, I just refer to everything as the mob
Wait a minute.
in their relevant countries.
I delivered.
There.
Wait.
They made himself scarce right away, right in your face. He's kind of crotch blocking you.
It's not
The,
Yeah, and you. Did
you know,
you're not touching that?
What-
It
it's a bad
what about my share?
looks like
I
you
made my
haven't
share when I
forgotten
stole it
every
from you.
bud. Never asked for my opinion.
That doesn't surprise me.
Alright, be gone with yourself.
I'm not touching that.
That doesn't surprise me.
Don't have to worry about turning this guy in.
Hey, you. I've been to the valley.
And
The mine.
that can't.
What about?
Now, here.
Oh no!
We see you, but
I ain't no worm. Oh god, he's got normal AI.
Is it? Will you stop it now?
Is he helping me? Good. I didn't know the guards helped us.
Alarm!
He raised the alarm and the paladins won't help him. Oh, it's because I'm a Thieves Guild member, probably, because that's Wombo. Wombo Italiano. Now.
Not bad.
No fighting here, do you understand? Let that be a lesson to you.
I don't think I even bribed him yet. Give him that. Yeah.
I come. That.
That's been known
Okay.
a long time.
I wonder if it is because I'm a Thieves Guild member.
Say that myself. That's all just gossip.
Oh man, my head.
Oh, your head.
Wait a minute. You're
Go away, go.
Business.
You belong in jail. I like how this guy's relevant in 3 quests and neither Raven. And he's like such an insignificant character otherwise. Are you sure it's because he's a guard? Because the paladins don't do anything about it. And normally the possessed guys don't attract guards.
Well, I'm.
I don't know. It would be weird that they only protect the high mages. Considering even as a low mage, we can give them orders. That's right, we haven't started your thing yet.
You listen to the wrong people.
Wombo is the region your country's in the state it's in?
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
I don't get it.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
I've got.
My I don't have on your way from there.
Show me.
That's not what my husband thinks. He simply talks to
I'll keep 3 of these.
But that's terrible.
There's so many weapons.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself. I don't believe that.
We don't need to keep the
That's not what my husband thinks.
pickaxes in this one, because we never have a way to use them.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself. Honestly, I witnessed it myself. These are bad times.
Way to get the black robe? No.
And it works all day, too. That's an open secret.
The Seeker robe can never be acquired. The black robe of the dark arts can only be acquired in Gothic 1 by learning the 6th circle of magic.
I've heard you are with. You should show it's my.
Wish you would get the like a mana potion if you're a mage. That would be more useful. It is. I don't know. I don't know why they don't let you, but. Oh, that's right. I'm stifled. I got the stife.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
I've got no time for things like that.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
I'm not telling you anything new.
That's the first I've heard of it.
It's not what I heard.
No. The best mage
asked
robe you
for
get
my opinion.
is the high fire mage robe.
Was obvious all along.
You never get the black mage robe. Just that whole bit where that doesn't happen. You get the that weird rune stone that with the holy bolt or whatever.
I've got a. I wouldn't.
Wolf's oh good.
That
I love how the holy bolt rune stone is like such a simple thing. You would think, like such a simple recipe, you would think somebody would have come up with it before. But apparently, Zardos is the only one who knew about it.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, man. That's all.
Let's go start with this bit with Bennett and just take care of that while we're here. Their Pope robe? No. I think the closest would be the judge's robe. It's got a funny hat.
How could those but I want talk?
Yeah, none of the mages really get involved in anything, do they?
You
Actually, it's funny that the water mages are always the more ambitious ones.
who's Lord? What is that?
The fire mages are typically content to just sit around and let somebody else solve problems.
Mercenary Smith Bennett, who treacherously murdered the paladin Lothar, has been condemned in the name of Innos.
The name of
sentence
Innos.
is death by hanging. The execution will take place in a few days.
Yeah, that's why I said Black Secret. You get the rune for the Holy Bolt, which apparently only involves pouring holy water on a blank runestone. Why the hell nobody ever tried to do that before baffles me.
That was obvious all along. It can't go on like this forever.
Yeah, I love, like he said, it'll take place in a few days, and we can wait literally years. And it never occurs. Bennett keeps getting a stay of execution. I think it is 6th tier. It's the single most powerful, like, single target spell in the game. Besides, like, Destroy Undead or something like that.
I need, but
We have as
who is
Cornelius.
I look. Really, you? I and are yeah, but
that's what? Well, yeah.
I can who? That's
Are you?
okay.
Alright, be gone with your fat self. Oh yeah, I gotta read it first. Yes, indeed.
Cornelius lied.
How did you
Here,
That's in.
That slimy little criminal. Is what a shout? The only way to enter that PTAC is using Marvin mode.
That doesn't amaze me.
Because you never get the ability to get in there otherwise. If you enter there as any other faction, you will still get the paladin armor.
I'm not touching that.
Oh,
Never would have thought of that himself.
yeah, the same way you get the rune
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
for the Holy Bolt. Instead, you learn how to make the rune, or I think you just pick up a rune. Teleport you there. I thought about killing him, but that doesn't seem to work. I think it pisses everyone off.
But Enos beheld what Beliar had done, and he also bestrode the land and chose the human.
It is funny to me how Vatra starts off as like kind of an insignificant character almost,
Hey,
and then
you.
becomes so involved in
Show
the
me-
story.
Someone's got to do the work.
He's also got this thing. I want that thing. I want these
That's
things.
terrible. Don't tell this to
Actually, I don't know why I picked those up, because I can get the ice block rune now.
Really? How interesting.
That was foolish of me.
But that's terrible.
So there's also paladin armor if you enter the 2nd chapter? Yeah.
That's not what I heard.
I mean, we can go in there now and find it. It's just, you're not supposed to be able to get down there. Although we can... I mean, technically we can exploit Talaman's AI and get past him and then start... But then we don't have the key. Buzz, buzz. Bitch. Hey, you're not gonna leave you alone. You had to open your fat mouth. Albuyin's a bro. It's funny that Albuyin is one of those where you just kind of trade money for XP. No, that room, since it's never accessible by anybody else, they only have the paladin armor in there. I don't understand why you get such special paladin armor, because so many other characters already wear it. Yeah, it's not typical, because other faction-specific things don't spawn in unless you're that faction. In fact, we still got to go and get that amulet from near the start. So they all... If they all had to get it that way, then they would have dealt with the skeletons down there already. And the demons. Unless they all have their own dungeon they gotta explore. Oh yeah, I've done that, Caprice. I don't remember how, but I think I did like a smash and grab kind of thing. Dealt with the goblin skeletons and then ran for it. I missed the gold. Well, I still haven't done the shrines either. Piece by piece.
Sure. That was no big deal.
Grab that for the hell of it.
I never knew that.
That's no secret.
That doesn't surprise me.
I don't know why the loot's so quiet.
That was no big deal.
That is what it's all about.
I can't sleep. I keep forgetting that.
Tell me that isn't true.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
That was no big deal.
Considering it's a completely different name, I don't think so. Actually, we have a copy. 6565. I don't think so, because I remember it's a kind of like early game weapon for people in Gothic 1. But I don't remember what the stat requirements are. Listen to the loom.
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
Can you... I might not be so... Hey.
Hey, Melty.
How did you get...
Look at... Go in it after but... Beak.
Yeah, I don't know. It's supposed to, but I couldn't get it to work.
Teach me the...
Yes. You will need. I have now.
Teach...
Who told you that?
Anything good? Nothing
Already
good.
know what I think.
May in.
Yeah, they're. I mean, they're nice. I think some of the the grass kind of has like a pastel look.
What happens?
I like some of the masonry textures. Kind of cool.
Nobody ever asks me.
A little more vibrant than any of the texture packs I found
Any
are.
news?
The enemy is apparently...
What do you mean?
One of the paladins, Lothar, was murdered in the
I've never
street.
talked to this guy about
In
this.
broad daylight. It has gone too far.
Those are all just rumors.
Bennett is innocent. The witness lied.
Nothing's ever gonna
How do you know that?
I have found proof.
Sometimes I think that treason and greed are our greatest enemies.
problem solved
This is the
themselves.
weirdest conversation I've ever
What's
had
gonna
in
happen
this
now?
game.
A murder, moreover, of a paladin is without doubt one of the worst crimes there is. The murderer will undoubtedly be sentenced to death.
That's kind of wild.
The enemy...
What do you...
All we do is repeat.
What I think.
I...
Could have told you that before.
Is there...
I...
Teach me some isitude.
Teach...
Better to watch out who you tell what.
Ball lightning is useless.
Nothing's
Ice
ever
block.
gonna change that.
That'll only cause more trouble.
No, he tried to explain the rules, and guy was just like, "I'm so sick of listening to you," and he murdered him.
That'll only cause more.
I keep fucking forgetting.
Do you really think?
Could have told you that.
Yeah,
before.
Lothar was just a piece of shit.
It's
I mean,
better-
everyone else is kind of too important. But Lothar was kind of the one who would approach people he didn't recognize, so I guess it stands to reason he was the one who got ganked.
What the way the I hear. I the they want the paid I paid me if
I found his...
really
I'm not sure.
forsooth. I assume
Forsooth.
they are listen. Fine, but for do not if you only
Is there no...
that is
Heal me.
so be it. May the act of
Bless...
may Enos
If there ever was meant to
Not-
be an
not
actual
actually.
tangible benefit to the
We must...
blessings.
One thing I think...
Yeah.
Then... One... No, it is...
Reedfall? Never heard of it. Yeah, well, apparently pride is a deadly sin, so...
Could have told you that before.
I never make a habit of stealing all this shit here. I will look it up. In September, eh? That's when my birthday is. Yeah, but he's still kind of a cocky asshole. He's like a cop who takes his job as a, mall cop too seriously, or a traffic cop.
That's just what I said.
Oh, that's right, I dropped the hammer out here. I forgot about that. Why is there a hammer there?
Could have told you that before.
I had never retrieved.
those are all just rumors.
Could have told you that before.
I don't know if we need to sneak around here as a mage, but I'm not taking chances. Hey. I I've never taken his armor off. I've never wanted to see what is underneath it. And considering the dude acts like a bloated pig. Alrighty.
Anything's possible.
Let's give one of these old man axe to Karis and then chase after what's his name? Pedro.
I
need glacier quartz for the ice block, right?
That's totally obvious.
Hey. How are you?
Yeah, but I have to. Nothing's going to change about that.
Funny how Vino just kind of stays here. He never has to actually like work in the monastery or anything.
Brother,
Just
you cannot lose
gets to stand here and drink wine.
Is there
no idea?
How are you?
I've been able to find.
And what would
they are? Be careful.
What an.
I'm sorry, but
What kind of?
What do I know?
Do you want?
No. Are you crazy? That it will be enough if you find some objects which are typical for these. The remains of the demonic aura.
Could the sleeper be in?
I have heard the story. There are.
I shall.
It would certainly.
I've got an almanac.
Show me. But I'm already, in my opinion, the secret. These beings are. However, I come back later.
I want.
It is still.
The fourth circle isn't finished.
Teach me.
Learning to make skeletons might be a good idea. I know since the dragons don't regenerate health in this game, it is technically possible to kill them with just a fireball. Make sure I actually have what I need to do this. I think in vanilla there's a glitch where if you try to create something, you don't have all the ingredients, it'll still use up what you do have. Rune created. You got a Skeleman roll, so. Hey. I will say the most frustrating part of being a mage is having so many runes that you can't have all of the teleportation runes equipped.
Hey. Any? I've
this to be. Yeah, therefore.
Divine power of the stars.
Oh, that's but.
Let's just do that now. Ding dong. Let's borrow some money.
Well then,
Sure.
200 gold coins.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. I don't think we'll be paying that back.
About the.
If you could.
I've got all the plants I was.
What? By who knows? Do you have?
Yes.
Yet you. I think.
What?
I know a few.
When can I learn the elixir of mana? Or the mana permanent potion? Summons are probably super overpowered. Probably.
Why?
Yeah.
There's bear.
Show me.
Sweet. As long as we can buy these back. Buy that with it. Yeah, but you would think Constantino would be able to teach it. It's just the prerequisites are weird in this game. So I don't know if we need to learn, like, Elixir of Strength first for some stupid reason.
Do you really think?
Does he really think?
Who told you that?
Hey, you!
Yeah, but he's not nuts like Ignaz.
I've got...
Very good. You may withdraw.
Let's give him a couple days. I want to have that amulet on hand. I do know all those. In Classic, you might be able to. But even if you can't, you can kill him with just 3 casts of Army of Darkness.
Hey! Found out anything new about the Seekers yet?
Yes. Now I know.
Fire away.
They were once human, like you or I. They made the abominable mistake of devoting themselves to the impure magic of a very powerful archdemon. Under the influence of this archdemon, as well as very powerful drugs, they existed only to serve him, until they were reduced to mere shadows of themselves. Today, they are nothing but tools of evil, without a will of their own, and they will never cease to hunt the followers of Innos.
Yeah, all the dragons had that.
They still seem to shun these hallowed halls of Innos. However, if their power continues...
Thanks, that was very...
Indeed. That only raises more questions for me.
I've got a notion. This...
I hope, but of course...
Yeah, we know all this. I don't know why he...
Indeed.
How he could figure all that out just from the aura around a book that just had a list of names in it.
Hey!
Found... Well, I cannot...
What kind?
Well, demons could use...
Well. Go to Harbor Town. He's gonna go the other way, but I don't want to go past them wargs.
Hey, you! Lamar says hello.
You can't do anything, you dork.
Give it your all.
Lion scissor kick.
Nothing there.
Yes, there is a way to protect yourself from being possessed, and we'll find it shortly. Only one of the Shadow Lords drops a rune that does a ton of damage to the boss. What? Which one? I've never encountered that. Yeah, Mo turns out to be one of the thugs that Lamar sends after you if you don't give him his money back.
That was obvious all along.
Yeah, apparently Karis can figure out how to turn pages in books.
He never would have thought of that himself.
You literally... You read about it, and then you ask Pyrokar about it. One next to the Imbarla Fergaso recipe. What rune is it? Classic only? Alright, well, I guess we'll find out. That kind of blows my mind. Yeah, if you ask about it, he'll give it to you. Hey. Yeah, if you ask if you do Karis's whole thing, by giving him the almanac and then talking to him afterwards and find out about protection from the Seeker's black look. Then it spawns in this stone that you can go collect behind this shrine. Then you bring it back to him.
I don't want to hear that anymore.
Hey, you! I've got some stone here from blessed soil.
Good. I hope all the prayer shrines are still in their places. All right. Give me some time.
And he needs time. Luckily, we got all the time in the world, because no matter what we do, Seekers have already destroyed the eye.
Hey, you! So what about the protective amulet you promised me?
I'm finished. Here. Carry it with you always, and the Seekers will not be able to drag you down into their mental abyss.
Thank you.
But he does actually specifically say that you only need to carry it. I just never really caught on to that. I thought you had to wear it.
Those are all just rumors.
Hey! Do you know where...
Do you think he must? You have to. I'll see.
I want...
They don't teach us any chapter, Circle 3 spells. Which is unfortunate. Alright, P-Tac, thanks for hanging out and thanks for the resub.
Have you seen a novice walk past?
Yeah, sure. He went, that away. He jumped into the...
You'd
don't...
Can I tell him to go talk to Melty? Join the monastery? I could always talk to the Bridge Seeker, it's just... never usually bother. Yeah, another thing, Caprice, is the Seeker Protection Amulet only available to mages for some stupid reason. But it's real handy because it protects you from the bullshit that the Black Mage does at the end. I'm gonna talk to that tramp in a minute. I want to get that Seeker who comes wandering down here. I wonder how much easier this guy is to fight. Listen, man, it's just a time saver, alright? I thought there was a Seeker that came wandering down here. Don't know where he is. Did you?
My master shall triumph and bring the whole world under his dominion. You misguided fool. You had no idea who we were up against, and I shall punish you here and now.
I feel very punished.
Nothing there.
I know they depend on... to some extent. Usually they kind of start in one area and then wander somewhere, but like every time I come through here, there's usually a Seeker that passes us while I'm talking to the tramp. So I thought I'd head him off.
What's going on?
What do you mean?
You're the second fellow to rush past here like...
Who was the other?
He looked like one... You can say... Just look...
Well, what? What is this? What dialogue did I just skip?
Be careful what you say.
What is that?
I used to be a novice in the monastery myself.
No offense.
Somebody should teach you some manners.
What the hell was that?
Now, don't be offended. All
X there.
If you absolutely want to fight, you can have one. So show me what you've got, novice.
I ain't no novice. Take that, fool. Yeah, that is weird. I didn't remember Morgahard's thing, so I didn't recognize it. Come on, you bitch. Take that. Well, that was a success. I guess that's a like random dialogue that they actually fixed in Night of the Raven, because normally they just broke them.
Ah, my head.
Oh, your head.
I'll have nothing to do with...
Nasty thugs. You threatened me. Well, no, you didn't, but I had no idea this guy was so touchy.
What's your... You ask name the goblin cave we crawled through together, and I'll tell you my secret. Otherwise...
I think that dialogue still gets people confused in this day and age. I don't know what's so sexy about that sword. I never thought it looked that interesting. I want to kill him. Not that bad. No, fine. Never knew what hit him. Wonder how easily we can take down a shadow beast. Not very easily. Well, it's more easy when it can't even get out of the cave. Alright, sweet. Glitch to win. Perhaps the next one would be easier if we had a skeleton at our side. Damn. Can solo it. Not quite, but well enough.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had there.
Yeah, skeletons do some serious damage. They just don't have a whole lot of defense. Let's see what he's got for defenses. Actually, they have no weapon skills. What the fuck? S-skeleton. Yeah, they have no weapon defense. Infinite projectile defense. That's not the case in Night of the Raven. You can definitely kill them with bows. it's weird, but I don't understand why they have no... You know, I wonder if Zero... I don't know. I wonder if Zero weapon skill is one of those things where it actually means they're, like, even better. I don't know. I'm guessing that's why they modified it, because they realized anyone who invested in
nothing there.
Bows or crossbows specifically would not be able to handle that area. I finally bought a new computer chair, and I'm so glad I did, because this one is so comfortable. Normally, I'd be like in agony by now. Hey, Ulf is still here. What
Nothing
a dork.
to plunder.
And I didn't remember how many corpses just didn't disappear in vanilla. Look at that floating novice. Right, but not if it's a mandatory area. Well, I think that's still kind of silly. I mean, I like the idea that certain, like, in games like Morrowind, where they, like, certain guilds you couldn't join unless you were actually capable in, you know, what the guild was all about. Like, you could, if you had no mage skills, you couldn't level up in the mages guild. But they completely changed that in the sequels. And that pissed me off. Because that was what replayability was all about to me. Making areas just completely unbeatable for certain builds is kind of a cheap way to do that. Finish all these things off because I didn't bother last time. Actually, I don't think I did that cave with the goblins in it either. Shall take care of that as well. A dork. I hit these with fire arrows. Good. So weird how, like, durable meat bugs are in this one. Why they removed some of the transformation spells? What, in this one or from the first one? All of these are definitely in Neither Raven. I know they got rid of the Bloodfly one because that one can kind of break progression in a certain way, I guess, maybe? I don't know. I don't know why they would have gotten rid of stuff like the meat bug one, because that one kind of cool. Oh, it seemed to be implied that transformation spells were specifically magic of the Seeker. So maybe just the fire mages hadn't really mastered it. Alright, these dorks. These dorks right here. Other one, please. Oh, what the fuck? He resisted. Stop resisting. Oh! Chain lightning. I don't remember using chain lightning. And again, when I played as a mage, I didn't do a very good job of it, so... Wonder if I can handle Shadow Knights. Oh god, that is ineffective. Woefully ineffective. Oh my god, I'm dying. Ah! Worked best against a fire golem? I guess it's kind of like the, what you call it? Claw of Beliar in this game. It's hitting golems with it means they just die instantly. Okay, I barely remember the Gothic 1 spells, to be honest. There are a lot of ones that I just never used. Like, not even once. Kind of ashamed of that. At least it didn't go back to life. Take that. Alright. But based on that alone, I don't think I'm gonna do well against these Shadow Knights. I don't know if they might resist the ice block. Seems like that's a possibility in this game. Eh, fuck, I'm not gonna bother. Too much trouble. Yeah, because I remember fooling around. Actually, I didn't remember until someone reminded me, but fooling around with the possession spell. But yeah, a lot of the other ones I just never really used. I feel like they were so circumstantial that it wasn't really worth trying. Stop doing that. Yeah, of all things, to win fist. Can he hit the bitch? Take that. Blah, blah, blah. Some of them were awesome. I would say things like the Dust Devil and the Geyser were not really that useful. Or should I say Geezer? Geezer Butler. Ah! Oh. So let's see if I can get these Seekers to hit each other the way I used to do. Hoot hoot. That was a lot of fun. I think if you run straight in here, all three of them will try and talk to you. It's funny.
You have come too late. We have destroyed the Eye of Innos, so that it can never regain its power. We shall now demonstrate the futility of your attempt to challenge the Master.
Nope, they don't. Alright. Let's get them to hit each other. Not working. Oh, it went straight through his head. Come on. I've definitely done it. Ow. Ow. I don't know how I did it. Their spells are going straight through each other. Oh well. It was fun when I could do it. I feel like it was something that might have gotten patched, and patches I had to install to do this ruined it. Come on, man. Skeleton is beast. And Seekers are bitch.
Nothing to plunder.
Yeah, skeleton weren't no joke. No bones about it.
Nothing to be had there.
Alright, let's go.
You don't have to ask me that.
Do you really think?
That's just what I said.
I have found the art. Some they
With the we I got if the that
I can tell.
Speak.
I found
that is good. Take the and it is possible.
And did I only have two? Or did Karis not give his almanac back? No, I don't think skeletons had the resistance to fire spells, which is weird because they didn't have any resistance. When I possessed one, it only had 20. It actually had 0 resistance to fire. I'm not sure why it held up so well. I guess just because the fire arrow is such garbage. let's do Bromore. Since he is also possessed.
Don't tell this to
anyone. We see.
I don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure fire spells do fire damage.
Give him what for. Give him what for. Let him have it. Give him what for. Let him have it. Give him what for. Give him what for. Let him have it. Give him what for. Give him what for. Give him what for. Huh?
Alright, AOC, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
You are...
What?
We never get to have fun again. Oh, maybe you're right. These do say magic damage. Might explain why the dragons were actually vulnerable to it. I wonder if they changed it in Neither Raven, that's why I'm thinking that. God damn it all. I wish they would do more with actual damage types. It's something they've never really done right. There were two...
It's gonna get even worse.
2 or 3 damage types in Gothic 2 for, like, melee weapons.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
And they really were no different because everything had the same values.
That's not what my husband thinks.
For 200 and... Oh, we've made this decision, wasn't it?
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
You can't rely on that.
Alright, I think I'm gonna talk to Vatras and then that's where we'll wrap it up for tonight because I am really hungry. I gotta make dinner. So, we'll have words with him. But first, let's sell something to Bosper.
That's all just gossip.
There you are.
Here I am again.
Wolf's, good work.
Oh, yeah.
Don't say you didn't know that.
There's nothing you can do about it.
And Enos in his...
Lobo...
What? One... Oh.
Pyrocar sent the eye of...
I know. The seek... I would...
What will...
We must join the set, but that is... It is... I... Oh, out for... I have... But... I... That's what I...
I've got it.
I shall also set... Sends...
Listen, it may...
So weird to not have to do jargon art in order to get that dialogue. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is where we'll call it a night. So thank you all for hanging out, watching. Hope you enjoyed. Next Friday night, we'll pick up the Witcher 3 again. Excuse me. And I think Saturday, I might stick to afternoon streams for a little while. I'm finding them a little bit easier to get into. I was doing the AM streams because I thought folks in Europe might have an easier time with that. But on reflection, I think the afternoon ones are better for everybody. People seemed a little more active this evening. But anyway, next Friday, Witcher 3. Next Saturday, Gothic 2 again. And yeah, see you then if you're around. Till then, have a great night.